Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Aha, just kidding. But anyways, fans, thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching! And today we have one of the best rappers of all time. Give it up for Dre Marro. What's up, brother?
How's it going, man? I'm doing good. Thank you for having me again.
Oh, I had to, man. You're my favorite, so I had to bring you back.
Okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate you, man, for real. It means a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. And for my fans out there, I have something to share. So pretty much I went to Chicago like 2 weeks ago, and it was really nice. I came in and I called my cousin, and the first person that picked up was Eddie Schaefer. I'm saying 88.7 FM. And now he was like, "Hey, what's up, brother?" I said, "Oh, I'm doing good." I'm like, "Where's my cousin?" He's like, "Oh, I just finished interviewing your cousin, Dre Marro." I was like, "No way." And so Dre Marro's like, "Hey, what you doing later tonight?" I'm like, "Honestly, brother, I'm not doing anything. I'm stuck in bed." You know what I'm saying? He goes, "Bro, I'm gonna pick you up 9:30. We're gonna go to my studio. You can see like the behind the scene." I'm like, "All right, cool." So he picked me up. We get, I get into his car, and we finally park. And it's so funny because we're talking about rats in the car. How like in the alleys you see a bunch of rats be moving, and we were just catching it up. It's been a minute, and I went to the studio, and I'm not gonna lie, there were so many rooms. I could tell you that. We get there, and we finally come to the promised land. We meet the producer, really nice guy, real humble. What's his name?
So that was my engineer. He goes by OK18, but his name is Javice.
Javai.
Cool
There you
dude.
go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, real nice, really nice, humble guy. We go in. I'm sitting down, and it's me, America, his wife, and we were just chilling. Getting ready to hear the music, and my cousin was on point. He's like, "All right, man, I need you to play this. I'm gonna rap to it. I'll catch you later." And he goes to the booth, and he's just spitting it. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, "Oh, snap." The hills have eyes. That's the little stuff that I remember.
You were actually in the video that I put out for that. You can see you jamming on the couch.
You like that, right?
Had a
Doing
good
this, right?
time.
Oh man, brother. But I gotta say, being behind the scene and seeing you create music and rapping to it, right? I gotta say, you're the fastest person I've witnessed that can do it quick. All right, let's do it. Change it up. All right, let's do the next one. Let's go. Like, there's a
Thanks, man.
time frame, but you would get it done fast.
Thanks, man. Yeah, man. It's just I love what I do, man. I like to practice, and sometimes I could practice more. Real life happens, and you've seen that. Sometimes I struggle to, maybe deliver, and I'm a perfectionist, so I wanted to deliver it exactly how I hear it in my head. I wanted to, even if I got to re-record the same part 15, 20 times, but at the same time, like you said, trying to keep it good pace, and it was just fun, man. It was good for you to see. Like when I'm in the studio, bro, it's like I feel like I'm creating, so I feel happy, I feel alive, I feel on point. We're smoking up a little bit, what I mean, getting in our element. And I just think that it was a great time. And that's kind of how we do it, is we treat it like a business, like work. So we go in with the plan, with what we want to record, what we have to do, and we have fun, but at the same time we try to, hit every mark. So I think it was cool.
Wow, no, that's amazing. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've been to a few studios in Chicago before I moved out, and we will be there for hours, bro. Like, man, at
Yeah.
least like 6 hours straight, and they still working on the same song. And I'm like, dang,
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah. And I think you're quick. You already know what to do, and for those who don't know, Dre Marro, when he started, he actually made his own music.
Yeah, I used to produce my own music, mix and master my own music. I did it for a long time, and I was on some Russ shit before Russ was out here saying, but like, credit to all the artists that can do that, because it takes a lot of skill to be able to produce, do it right, make it sound good, mix and master. So as time went on, I just kind of like saw it like, okay, I'm really good at the writing part, I'm really good at the performing part. So now let me find the right people that, okay, I found a mix and master engineer that his level of skill is where my writing and my performance abilities at. Let me get a producer to help me create, my sound. His level of skill, I want him to be at the level I am at writing. And so I think you just got to align yourself with good people, with people that are just as hungry as you are. And, that's how you create the lions then, man. You create a house full of lions ready to eat, and that's how we do it.
I like that. I like that. And quick question: how do you prepare yourself when you, for example, right? If you're coming up with a new freestyle or a new verse for a song, how do you prepare it? Do you have to like think about it for a few seconds, or do you have to smoke a little bit? What's your secret? Because we get a lot of writing blocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, for me, man, I try to write as often as I can. Like being, I'm a father, I'm a husband. So I'm always doing different things. I'm at work sometimes, or I'm showering, but I'm always trying to come up with different bars. Sometimes I'm literally driving down the street and something might inspire me to like, oh man, that would be a cool, or something, a word, I might hear a word and it tickled my belly type of thing, or I get excited. I start, Googling the word and how you can use it. And is what I love to do. I want to be one of the best, at one point in my career. So I'm always trying to find ways. Recently, something that kind of helped me get more words into my head is I started buying these word searches. You get a word search at like the Dollar Tree for like $2, bro. And I'm just doing these word searches, and I might look crazy, but what I'm doing is like, my wife's looking at me funny, but I'm actually trying to like, as I'm looking for these words, I'm learning like every page has like a different set of words. And so I'll find words that like maybe I don't often use, because there's a lot of words that we hear, but we don't really know how to, you know what I mean? Like you've heard it, you know what it means, but you don't fully know all the meanings. So I like to, Google's my friend. I like to Google all the definitions, hear it in a few sentences. And that's just one part of, as a lyricist, what I like to do to kind of sharpen my pen. But there's so many things. As to answer your question, to prepare, I don't really like to smoke until after I deliver my vocals, because I don't want it to affect my voice in the session. Sometimes I do, but I really try not to. I would say I just try to relax and try to have fun, try to get a good vibe going. And I make sure that my stuff is written like a long time ahead, so that way I can memorize it. I can even feel how I want to deliver it. There's times where I'm reading off my phone because I'm writing new things or changing it off. But for the most part, I just always try to prepare. I try to write a new verse a few times a week, actually, just to have ammunition, So if I get told, hey, you got to freestyle on the radio, or you got to, do this show, I'm always ready to do something,
I like that. I like that. And I heard, not to change it, but I heard rumors you went to Massachusetts to perform. I don't know if it
Yeah,
was
man.
true. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to Grandma Cypher, man. It was a great time. We ended up taking the Amtrak, me and my wife. It was a few days, but it was a good time, man. It was in Springfield, Massachusetts, so kind of a smaller area, but everybody was welcoming. Rimo, all the affiliates were there. We had a good time, kind of shaking hands with everybody, taking some pictures, and I was a part of their cipher, the newest cipher, produced by Quentin. So I'm really excited for everybody to kind of hear that. It should be releasing sometime in January, mid to late January. So we'll be seeing it soon. But I'm really excited, man. It was fun.
Well, and so with this one, is it like the same? Like whoever gets picked up or voted like the most will get to perform somewhere? Is it like that?
So
Or
this particular cipher is really just kind of like Grandma Cipher. What we do is they like to, and all the affiliates, when we do ciphers, we just want to show out. It's like a sport. You know what I mean? We want to be at the end of after 6 minutes of rapping, you want to be the one that people walk away like, oh, Dre went off on that verse. You know what I mean? But I'm sure Lingo, when he's on the verse, he wants to do what he can so that way you remember his verse. And we all just kind of competing, but at the same time, it's a collaborative thing. So there's really no prize, more just kind of like an opportunity for us to like showcase our ability. Rimo Cypher is an incredible platform. I believe my last two ciphers that I was on with them, the video got over 40,000 views on their channel. So they definitely have a following, and it's an organic following. They go all around the country, and I'm just blessed to be an affiliate. I'm blessed to again, shout out to Ryan Lingo, Andrew OK, and all the affiliates. There's so many to name, so they know who they are, and it was fun. It was a good time.
No, that's amazing, man. You traveling a lot, and I heard there's a new baby in the family.
Yeah, man. I'm very excited, man. I'm going to be a grandpa, legally in the legal sense of it, and just a new addition to my family. My family's number one to me, bro. Is to me is like if you don't have family, you don't have anything. So, I know my wife is excited that she's going to be a grandma again, and my stepdaughter. She's a beautiful young girl. I know that the baby's gonna grow up to be an incredible. His name is Elijah. So really excited, and we're just being blessed right now, left and right. So I just thank God that I'm glad that he's healthy, that my wife is happy, that my family is adding somebody else to a new addition to our family. So it's a great time.
Oh, that's good, man. Especially with this time with COVID and the pandemic, we lost
Yeah,
so many people that I feel like we need to regain what we lost. You know?
right. And it's just you gotta, in my opinion, right. I always tell people be grateful for everything, even the smallest things in life. You know what I mean? A drink of water. A drink of water that I'm about to take right now. That drink of water is life. You just got to be grateful for the breaths that you get, the time that you get to work on music. God is good. God knows where He needs to guide us, and sometimes certain things may not make sense in the moment, but over time, where things are revealed to us. So I just tell people, your goal in this world should be to leave the world better than how you found it. So like, with me with rap is like I wanna contribute something to hip hop, be able to inspire young kids, inspire young girls, especially of color and of Latino descent, because sometimes we don't have so many positive role models on TV unless we're waving a gun or we're selling a drug. So I want to show people there's another way. There's educated Latinos that we can, like you're a Jewish Latino. You know what I mean? We have positive things to share and to show people that we can create and build and mold, and we're worth it. So
I like that. I like that. Now, cuz I'm gonna actually pick at your brain a little bit.
okay.
So the last time we talked, we were eating IHOP together. Actually, Denny's. It was Denny's.
Denny's.
And one thing that in our conversation that I'm very curious, I want to kind of explore a little bit, kind of where we left off a little bit, my brother,
Okay.
where we talked about from the last time I saw you, I think you just got engaged. I don't think you got married yet, or maybe
Okay.
before. It was Jimmy's wedding. There you go, Jimmy's wedding.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
was a while
I was with
back.
America, but we weren't married yet officially. But
Right. It was the contract. It was waiting for papers to get signed. You know what I'm saying?
it's funny.
But the big thing I want to ask you, brother, it's a little personal, but I want to know how, from the last time we spoke about God, right? That's a big topic. I feel like from the beginning, I'm for my fans out there who don't know. So when I was young, like super young, I was so religious. Anytime my cousin would talk to me, I would just talk about the word always. And I
Yeah,
remember, and I gave him a Bible for his birthday. I remember
you
that.
did. You did. You gave me a few, I think.
He's like, I got too many. Now I want to ask you, Primo. So, what's your perspective when it comes down to God? Because everyone has a different way of meditating. Some people it may be just walking and then just meditating right there or praying. And what do you feel with life and stuff? Like, where do you see yourself when it comes down to God?
um, Man, I think a very important thing that I've learned in my life is whether you're following a religion, whether you're not, whether is the relationship that you have with God is very similar to the relationship you're going to have with yourself. So a lot of times people want to build from the outside in, but I believe you got to build from the inside out. So there was a time in my life where I went through harsh things. I mean, we've all gone through things. If we were to sit here and ask everybody, we write books about what people have been through. But I started realizing that when I would acknowledge God at the times when I didn't need him, when things were great, like I said, when I take a sip of water and it tastes good and it's clean, when I have air in my lungs in the morning to make me music, and I have my brain and my hands and I'm healthy, I started to thank him. And I wouldn't do it like out loud necessarily. I wouldn't do it in front of anybody else. I wasn't going to church. It was like at night, when it's just me looking in the mirror, when it's just me laying in bed, I'll close my eyes and just, thank God for the things that I have, and basically put my life in his hands and be like, what I need, what it is that's going to help me be an incredible man, be an incredible father, incredible husband. Because those are three things that I feel like not just any man can do, and to me, that means more than any type of song I could write. If I can't do those three things, then I'm not a man, So I would ask him for that. And I feel like he's answered me through things that I've seen as affirmation, through my ability, through situations, even through dreams sometimes that I have. He'll give me messages or give me breadcrumbs to kind of lead me along the right path. So church is a great place, right? I think that, benefits a lot of people. There's a lot of positive things you can learn. The thing with churches is sometimes they are man-made, so they can get cliquey. They can get kind of, corrupted with people's ideas and certain people's interpretations of things. So with me personally, I just like to keep my relationship with God, between me and God and myself. And so far that's worked for me. And I think that the God that I believe in, I think that he's pleased. We're not perfect. There's things that I could always change and do better, but he's happy with the path that I'm taking, because he knows that although obviously my music isn't the most, it's not worship music. It's not maybe the most squeaky clean type of music. For the most part, my goal is to inspire people. My goal is to make people that maybe felt weak at one point, make them feel empowered through my music. I want people to listen to my music and be like, yo, if he could do it, I could do it too. So
I like that. And it's true. I feel like as your gift, right? Your gift is music and rapping, right? I feel like you have to use it. You know what I'm saying? You came
yeah,
here, everyone came here with a mission, I feel,
yeah,
and or purpose, and they don't know what it is, but I feel like you have it. Like the music, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? Something nice I want to share with you that I don't think a lot of people know this. So in the I always this is my theory. I don't know if I'm right, but it's a new theory. But there's a part where Moses, he goes to the mountain and he tells everybody I'll be back. He goes there, I think, for 40 days and 40 nights. And the people around, they're like, Moses ain't coming back. I think he died. He got stuck up there or something. He ain't coming back. So what the people did, they built a golden calf. I don't know if you remember from the movie, and the people were worshiping it.
they start worshiping
Yeah,
I do remember that.
you remember that, right? So there's a part where when Moses comes down, and of course we know he breaks the Ten Commandments to break the golden calf. But there was three people that did not worship the golden calf, and it was the children, the women, and the Levites. And the Levites are known to be singers, people that were
Oh,
into the music. Brother, I think you were a Levite. I don't know, man. Something telling me you got it in
man.
you, because the thing is, music. One thing I could say for sure, I feel like a lot. There's so many languages, right? But music
Right.
is the thing that connects us together.
Oh yeah, of course. And the crazy thing is, we might not even like another person and me may not even speak the same language to communicate in different ways. But if we like the same song and we agree with the message, that's one thing that we can use to kind of communicate. So I agree. I agree. Music is a beautiful language.
Yeah. And I do think I want to go off what you said one thing real quick, where you said how, you know, some churches or even a place of worship can be corrupted. I agree 100% because it's
Right.
not perfect, right?
Right.
I I think it's more effective if you, like you said, you build that relationship, you and yourself with God. You have that
Right.
bond, because only you at the end of the day know what's your real struggles. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
That you're facing, which is private between you and God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, brother, 100%. I loved your answer. I think that was deep, man. And I do feel like if you, it doesn't mean what I'm trying to say, my fans out there, that if you go to church or some place to worship doesn't make you a good person. I think it's more of actions. If
Right.
you are doing things to better yourself, to changing the world, to inspire, like you say, inspire. I love the word you said. I gotta make sure that I'm being a good husband. I'm being a good. What was the two things I'm missing? You said good husband.
I want to be a good man overall, but I want to be a good husband and a good father. So the three together.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. I love that because not a lot of people can admit to that or have the power to do it.
It's complicated. It's hard. I mean, every day, the devil speaks through it. You know, the devil is trying to guide you one way or guide you another way, and it's again, it's like that self reflection, because it's like at the end of the day, if I, you know, I get out of work or something and I go to the strip club and I blow all my money or something, that's gonna be something that God can't stop from happening. You know, you could pray all you want. If that's what I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. So you have to put the power in yourself. I mean, God is there to guide you, help you out. The devil is there to steer you to the wrong way. So you got to be able to be like, okay, you know what? You know, I have these goals in my life. I have the type of man I want to be. I have the type of environment I want to create for my family, for myself, a legacy I want to build. I only live once. So let's go hard and try to create something that, you know, if I die tomorrow, I'll be proud in 10, 15, 20, 50, 100, 500 years from now when they dig me up, and you know what I mean? And they lay all my accomplishments out on the table. They're going to be like, okay, you know what? He did the best that he could with what he had, you know? And so that's just something, like I said, that's for myself that kind of keeps me guided, is like, okay, this is what I want in my life. It's like kind of putting your eyes on a target and then almost like tunnel vision, like nothing can steer me left or right. I'm gonna do what I have to, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? Something that popped in my head. I feel like DMX is, rest in peace, one of the greatest rappers of all time. He, what made him stand out, I remember an interview with him and Dr. Phil. And Dr. Phil was shocked that every album that came out, he had a song where like, it's like he's talking to God.
It's dope. I think I've heard a few of those songs where he's kind of having that conversation and he's kind of breaking down what's going on in his life and he's asking God questions. And yeah, I can't pinpoint the exact ones, but I know what you're talking about. I think he even reads off some lyrics on that Dr. Phil interview. He reads off lyrics from the song or whatever. So
the song was called God Give Me a Sign. That was the name of it. And I thought that was so cool because honestly, it's very interesting with secular music and religious music. It's two different fields, like you were saying.
Right.
I do think that it's I did a video about it, but I feel like everyone has like a different, I would say, style. Like for example, your music, right? I'll never forget this song. I still listen to it when I go in the car. The Marty McFly Blast from the Past.
Man, forgot about that one.
That's my dude. Can I tell you something real quick? Going back to your music, so that song, Marty McFly, I gotta say, brother, it is one of the best catchy songs I've ever heard. I'm gonna be real. You mentioned J. Cole, Kendrick, that your brother, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the exact lyric, but you were like kind of, I could feel your pain. You're like, man, my brother, even my brother, we're not as close, but it's just so deep, right?
Yeah.
I shared it to one of my best friends here in Vegas, and I said, hey, play this song. And he thought it was like somebody else he knew, right? He goes, dang, he liked the music. And he was like, oh snap, this song sounds good. And then he heard you rapping. And he goes, man, he got some flows, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I'm telling you. So my thing is, when you did Marty McFly, that was like, for me, like the dopest course lyric for me personally was my top. Okay, watch this.
Yeah.
When I heard Midway's Mayhem, oh snap! I was like, yo, my brother went back up. You know, like he's getting better and better. The bounce, next one. Whew. Like I already felt it. Like, man. And I gotta say, brother, from all the years you've been working in music, because you're the only one I can say that I know and I've witnessed that you've been doing this for like 15 years, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, about 15.
I can see the transition of your flow, of your growth. I can see it because look, I'm bringing up something that was from
Yeah,
that's from the past.
right, for real, for real. I think it was like 2015. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time, man. You were with shorts. It looked like it was cold outside. You were wearing shorts.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful, man. And it's crazy because sometimes I've wanted to delete a lot of my old content, and my wife would tell me she'd be like, "No, leave it up so people can like kind of see your journey." And I look at it sometimes like I'm like not embarrassed, but almost like I want to make sure my best work is out there. So sometimes like, but like you said, even like a song like Marty McFly, that song connected with you. So it's like I I should always leave all my older stuff up because you never know what might touch somebody. They look you up and they might fall in love with your new music, or at the very least, be able to kind of see the growth or the transition, like you said. So that's real cool.
Yeah,
I
brother.
appreciate it.
Cause any new projects coming up that we should be aware of, man. Like any new music
I got a
videos.
lot of stuff I'm working on, but I want to keep it secret only because I don't really know how I want to roll it out. What I can tell you is I'm going to have new music out by the spring. I'm just going to spend some time though promoting the talent show EP. I really believe in that project. I think it's my best body of work up to date. I got a few videos coming out. Look out for a No Cap music video. I just shot it today with shout out to Alicia Janelle, my boy Mitchell Colossal Mind pulled in. Came in a little late, but I love the guy. He always come in with the swag. My boy Spencer was at the shoot. Shout out to Jay King. Shout out to my wife, the shooter, for always making sure the angles are pristine, smooth as water. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just excited. It's going to be a great video. January 7th is going to air on the 4th. So, but on the 7th, I'm going to be back in. I was supposed to be in Indiana, but unfortunately, due to the family, gaining a new member, I was kind of out of commission last weekend. But on the 7th or whenever this was there, but on the 7th of January, I'm gonna be at the Loft in Indiana. Shout out to my boy Sincere the Rapper for booking me and giving me a platform. I'll be performing songs off the new project, so that'll be good. And just a real exciting 2022. I got a lot of hopes, a lot of plans to kind of put into place. So I'm real geeked for it.
I love that, fam. Hey, fam, do you got a little time for a little freestyle?
Yeah, man, let's freestyle, man. Do some words, bro.
My boy. All right, so I need your help a little bit because I'm gonna throw you some words, okay?
You should see if you can play a beat. Is there any way you can play a beat off your phone or something like that?
I can't, fam. I ain't in that level yet. Like,
next time we'll figure it out. I'll make sure when I come out to Vegas, I'm gonna do a special freestyle. But okay, acapella, we'll do it.
Yeah. When you come, we'll put the beat because it'll be better because you're right here. I can control it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right,
okay,
fam. So
some words and we'll flow.
Okay, let's do mention talent show EP.
Okay.
Massachusetts. Let me see. Being a grandfather.
Okay.
And then if you could do me a big favor, fam. So for my fans out there, they don't even know this. You're gonna be the first one to know. Take One, Pass It Back. My TV show is coming out actually January too. So if you can mention the word Take One, Pass It Back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's it, fam. You got this.
I'm a freestyle, so I ain't rapping fast. But just like a joint, shout out to my cuz. We're gonna take one and pass it back. You already know how it go. And the way that I flow, I got a mass appeal. Massachusetts with the flow. And I'm coming off of the top. That's T.O.P. But if you want to see me, get the Talent Show EP. You can see all of my talent and all of my skills. Because when I freestyle, you already know that I kill. I think I mentioned everything. What else? It was
no, you did.
Oh, and I got one more. Because I go much farther. It's like Dragon Ball GT. I'm the world's youngest grandfather. What you know about it?
Hey, I like that. I like that, man. See, I knew you got talent. I didn't know how to tell you.
No, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the platform. Thanks for having me. It's been an incredible time, and I just love that we're both growing. So can't wait to keep doing it for real.
Of course, Primo. I'm more than happy always. Like I said, you're my favorite rapper. It's an honor every time. I know I don't know if I bother you too much, but
you're my man, bro.
Okay, because I was like, damn, I hope you don't get annoyed. I keep trying to get it back on. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, it's a good time, bro. It's always a pleasure, for real.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. Thank you, man. This is the outlet to reality. The holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching. Y'all know where to find me. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube, Spotify, the outlet to reality. My TikTok is at Yaakov28, and my Snapchat is Take One Pass It. Brother, where can my fans find you, Dre Marro?
On all social media at Dre Marro 262, all one word, Dre Marro 262, DREMARRO 262. Website coming soon. And I'm on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer. Anywhere you want to find me, just type in Dre Marro, DREMARRO.
I love it.